It was supposed to be a quiet weekend by the lake, fishing, fresh air, and nothing to worry about, but something felt off. The water didn't look right anymore. Dead fish started appearing overnight, dozens of them, floating near the shore. That's when I knew this wasn't natural. Someone had done this on purpose. I had lived here for years. This lake was my property, my responsibility, and now it was being destroyed. Then I saw her, the HOA president, pouring something straight into the lake like she owned the place. That liquid spread fast, turning everything toxic, killing everything it touched. She didn't even try to hide it. I walked straight up to her. What do you think you're doing? She didn't even flinch. Just smiled like I was the problem. You're not allowed to fish here anymore. She said it like a command, like she had authority over my land. When things got serious, I pointed at the sign, private property, clear as day. She chose to ignore it. She laughed. Said HOA rules override everything, even property rights. That's when I realized how far she'd go. But she made one mistake, a big one. She didn't know the story, and she was about to regret it. She walked off like she'd already won, like there was nothing I could do. But she had no idea who she was dealing with, and I wasn't about to let this slide. I pulled out my phone. One call, that's all it would take. But I wanted to see how far she'd go. Sometimes people expose themselves within an hour. She gathered the neighbors, telling them fishing was now banned, blaming safety concerns. A complete lie. People started asking questions. Nothing was adding up. The lake had never been an issue before. Until today. I showed them the dead fish, told them what I saw. The truth was right in front of them, and they couldn't ignore it anymore. She snapped instantly, accusing me of making things up, trying to flip the story. But it wasn't working. Then I asked one simple question. Where do you think your water comes from? Silence hit the crowd, and her face changed instantly when it clicked for everyone. This lake wasn't just for fishing. It fed directly into the community's water system. She had poisoned her own neighborhood for the first time. She hesitated. That confidence gone. She tried to deny it, but the damage was already done. That's when I made the call. Not to the HOA. Not to a lawyer, but to someone much higher. Within minutes, police showed up. More than anyone expected, the entire street went quiet. Even she didn't see that coming. Officers stepped out one by one, serious, focused. It wasn't routine anymore. This was something bigger. She rushed to them, trying to control the narrative, blaming me again. But no one was buying it now. I didn't raise my voice, didn't argue. I just explained everything clearly, calmly.